Let's let that load up here. 1, 2, 3, go. That look this kind of the normal, same to you?
Yeah, looks the same.
Great, good to hear. That's what I wanted. All right, what is the ratio of circles to stars? And you actually see this a ton on standardized testing. They want you to use a colon in your answer. So you're basically just counting the number of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then 5. So 5 to 7?
You got to do it
Or
left
7 to 5, sorry.
Yeah, left to right. That's the whole importance of this here. All right, so
would it be 4 to 3?
for the next one, as long as so that the next one is birds to fish. So you got to be very careful here how they want the
3 to
answer.
4.
Yes, you're so fast, you haven't even gotten this one snipped in. But yeah, it is 3 to 4. Now, probably you can do the next 2 here. I'm going to snip in 2 at a time here. Take a look at number 3. See what you come up with.
7 to 8.
Very good. All right, now number 4 is going to be the first one where we actually have a little bit more work to do. So it says if a sports field is 100 meters long and 40 meters wide, what is the ratio of its width to its length? What is the ratio of its width to its?
So 100 to 40?
100 colon 40.
Yeah, 100 colon 40.
Sorry, it is 40 to 100. 40 colon 100. But notice that this can be reduced, okay? Notice that there's a number that goes into both 40 and 100.
Yeah, 2 and 10 both go in with 2. So
you want to reduce this as much as possible. So you would start with 2, and that's 20 to 50. You can see that 2 works again, 10 to 25, and then 5 works. So that becomes 2 to 5. So they do expect you to reduce in this situation.
Yeah, I didn't really know you could reduce the ratios.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like you're transitioning to unit rates for the next problems here. So something a little bit different. A unit rate is a distance per unit time. That's a rate, or one example of a rate. So do they give you, when you read this problem, do they give you a distance? Do they give you a time?
They give you, yep, they give you 120 miles in 2 hours. So yeah, they do. So would that be 120 divided by 2, and then it's like 90 or whatever, like it's
So you do have to divide.
It's 60 hours, it's 60 miles per hour.
Yes. So the way you can write your unit is either in line 60 miles per hour, or you can write 60 miles / hour. Or this one, because this is such a well-known one, you can go MPH. You might even see that if you're in the car with mom or dad and they're driving, or maybe on your bicycle, it's got you're going real fast, you're going 25 MPH.
Yeah.
So the unit rate means you do divide and then you write the units next to it. So if you're in the
next one would be 300 kilometers per hour.
Yes. That's if you're in the metric world, like when you go to, I think you mentioned you might be going to Mexico at some point here. You go down there and their speed limits aren't, well, this would be very fast.
Yeah.
This would be 300 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
Or kph sometimes. Okay. All right. All right. So number 7. Take a look at this.
It's $10 per hour.
All right. But who has the higher rate of pay? So you're right. Tim is getting 50 divided by 5, which is $10 per hour. And you do want to show it this way, or write dollars per hour. Got to show your work here. And then Jane It's $24 for 2 hours. That's $12 per hour. So which job would you rather have?
Jane's.
Yes. Okay. So that's the higher rate of pay. Why don't you see if you can do number 8 on your own? It says the calculator's okay. Don't know if that's true or not. But go ahead and work that out and let me know what you come up with.
Okay. Jane can, John can do 65.
Let me know if you've got any questions on this. August, are you still with me?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure. Didn't hear you for a while.
just trying to figure it out. So it would be 17 push-ups per minute for John, and Paul can do how many?
So we need to double check that you're off by a small amount.
Mm. Yeah, because what you could do is 4 divided by 64.
Right. And you can always come off to the side and do that long division that nobody likes, but
Mm-hmm. So 4 can go into 6 one time, and then
good.
with the remainder of 2. Then 4 can go into 4 one time.
Yeah, but it's 24.
Or
So how
sorry,
many-
24, because
Yeah.
you break down to 4. Then 4 can go into 24 6 times.
There you go. So that's your answer.
So
16 push-ups per minute. So the idea of this unit rate is what they're asking for. Basically, you're going down to one time unit, 1 minute or 1 hour. All right, so do the same thing for Paul.
So Paul, what?
$45 divided by 3.
It would be 3 would be what? Let's just do one division. $15.
Push-ups per minute. All right. So it raises the very important question, August. How many push-ups do you think you can do in a minute?
Like 5.
All right. 5 is better than 0. That's awesome.
Okay, or maybe more. That depends on how motivated I am.
Do you ever do the like presidential fitness challenge at school? Any sort of like timed run, push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that?
Well, yeah, I do this thing called physical conditioning, where it's a ton of weightlifting, running. So we had to like run 2 miles in 10
Great.
minutes and stuff like that. So
What's your mile time? What's your best mile time?
I think it's a mile in 9 minutes. That's the best that I've ever done.
Good. That's great. All right, well, we're on to the next page here, page 2. We're doing ratios again. Let's use the colon because the teacher emphasized that in the first one. Make sure you put the first animal first. So lions first,
So it
then
would be oh, okay. So then 9 to 12.
yes, but then you should reduce it if you can. And you may
But
have
you
to
can. Or wait, no, you can't because 3 goes into both.
yeah, and that's where maybe you got to come off to
So
this side and
3/4.
yes, 3:4 like
Was
that.
that- These two fractions, yeah, 3 to 4.
Okay, so why don't you try the next one, giraffes to otters, sea otters.
2/16. Then that can be reduced to
Giraffes is 8 though, isn't it?
yeah, it's 8 to 16.
Okay, yeah,
So
I knew
then
I
that
heard
can
something
be
different.
reduced to 4 to 8, but that can be reduced to 2 to 4.
Keep going.
So it could be 1 to 2.
Perfect. Okay, do your lions to seals.
Nine to 10. And seals to elephants. 10 to 12. And that can be reduced. So
that one is just 9 to 10.
yeah. Yeah, I
Nothing
got
more.
that right. I'm doing seals to elephants.
Okay, yeah, keep going. Give me this seals to elephants whenever you got it.
Yeah, 10 to 12. Well, it's 10 to 12, and then that can be reduced. Would it be?
So you always want to start with 2. If 2
Yeah.
works, you keep trying it, and then you move to 3, and then 5, and so
Yeah.
on
Well,
for the prime numbers there.
2 works.
Okay, so what would that be?
Well, it'd be 5 and 6, but oh yeah, that can be pretty soon.
And that's it, 5 to 6. Perfect. All right, elephants to lions.
Elephants, lions, and then it was lions to elephants, now it's elephants to lions. 12 to 9 can reduce to 43.
Yes, 4 to 3. Very good. Okay, so I crossed out 6 because 6 refers to the next picture here. We've got,
Yeah.
all right, so it says write 3 equivalent ratios to compare the number of diamonds with the number of spades in the box. So hopefully it's clear which one's a diamond. I'll
Yeah.
circle those in red here.
The
We got,
diamond, and then there's, yeah, I know the card, the spades. So there, the first there are 1, 2, 6 diamonds and 9 spades. Like 1, 2.
that's right. So what, like option 1 would be 6 diamonds to 9 spades, like that. Okay, so
Okay.
what would be another way to do it? And what could you reduce 6 and 9 by?
I thought it was like 3 ways to do it. Like
They're
6, and then you do the 2, 9, and the fraction 6. Oh, okay. So then it would be 3 equivalent ratios. Okay, so it would be the reducing. So it would be divided each by 3, 2 to 3.
okay, that's good. So now you wouldn't normally do this, but you could go bigger. Like you could take this 2 times 3 and multiply it by any number you want. to go bigger. Like let's say you multiplied by 5. You could get 10 to 15. That would also be okay. So you can go bigger, go smaller, either way.
Okay.
All right.
Then
Next
it's
one.
just ratios as a fraction.
Yeah.
So Titan wins to Titan losses. That is 12 to 14.
Okay, I'm getting caught up to here.
12 to 14.
Is there a way to reduce that?
Yeah, divide it by 2. So 6 to 8, 6 to 7.
Okay, like it. Now go the other way. Orioles losses to Orioles wins.
15 to 9.
Okay, and does that reduce?
No. Oh, 3 will go into it. So divide it by 3, and that equals 5 to 3. 5 or 3. Titan losses.
Yes.
So that would be 14 to 15.
Titans losses to Orioles losses. Yes. So 14 to 15. Good.
And then Orioles wins to Titans losses, or to Titans wins are 9 to 12.
Good. And then you always look to see, can you reduce that?
3 can go to both. So I guess divide that by 3. That equals 3/4.
3 to 4. Yeah. All right. Let's look at number 11 now, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
6-ounce bag of raisins cost $2.46. An 8-ounce bag of raisins costs $3.20. So the better deal, the deal is always,
the 8-ounce bag.
well, how do you know? You've got to divide.
Well, okay, darn.
So it's
What would
2
be
point,
8 divided by?
it's always the money, $2.46 divided by 6, and then $3.20 divided by 8. But you want to do the same calculation each time where it's dollars on top. That's how we compare deals. If you ever go to the grocery store, you'll see this on the shelf. It'll say price per ounce or price per unit.
Okay, so if those yes, it would be the 8-ounce bag.
Okay. So did you get, what's the price per ounce of the one on the left though? Did you divide it?
On the left is
Yes.
the 6 divided by 240. Oh wait, I didn't do that one.
Yeah.
right.
I mean, it may look like it, but it's not always true. It should be. I mean, if you're going to buy more, you ought to pay a little less, but
Yeah, so then it would be 6 divided by 246. Would the 246, would that be on the inside of the box or the outside?
6
Or did
goes
it be-
outside and then 2.46
Oh,
on the
okay.
inside, and the decimal place up here.
So that's 2. That's 800. $0.41 per ounce.
Right. And so which is the better value, $0.41 per ounce or $0.4 per ounce?
It's the 8-ounce.
Yeah. All right. So very good. Typically, right? Like typically, which, you know, can't just generalize, but typically when you pay more, it should be cheaper per ounce, but not always true.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Barry earns $36 for 6 hours of yard work. Henry earns $24 for 3 hours of yard work. Who has the better hourly rate of pay? Why don't you try this one on your own and
So you
let me know.
divide 24 by 3 and
Yes.
okay. Would be 3 can go into 24 7 times. And there's 21 to try. So 7.3. Henry earned $7. $7.03.
No, these work out
No, wait.
perfectly.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they do. 8. It's $8. And Perry. Yeah, it would be Henry earns
How
the
much,
better one.
what is Barry's rate of pay though?
$6.
$6 per hour. That's really important to
Yeah,
add that in. What about Henry's?
$8 per hour.
Okay, good. All right, very good. So real quick here, let me just remind you how to do the next grouping of problems here. You have to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So this would be 5/3 times 4/5. And then do you remember how we talked about pre-reducing? So in this problem, the 5s cancel and you get 4 divided by 3. All right, so unfortunately we do have to stop here for today, and we didn't get through everything, but